All right, everyone, we're back again with another breakdown. In this case, we're breaking down the 83 kilo class at the Powerlifting America Open Nationals. I have everything pulled up here on lifting cast as far as the initial battle from the squats through the bench press and into the second attempt deadlift. So here's where we're currently standing going into third attempts. Let's take a look here at the board and take a look at some of the numbers. So here we can see down here at the bottom, lifter A2 in this case, I just named it lifter A2. We have an 842.5 kilogram total after second attempts, and they have 360 kilograms in for their third attempt. Then for lifter B2, then we have 840 kilograms for their current total and 365 kilograms for their third attempt. As always, disclaimer, we don't know what the coaches and athletes are thinking as far as what their goals are for this competition. Is it placing? Is it records? Is it anything else? I was not coaching in this weight class, but I was watching the battle as it happened. So I'm just giving you my thoughts on how I would coach this situation if I was trying to maximize my placing. And you can always play out the scenario yourself as well of what you would do based on what your goal is for the specific athlete that you're coaching. But in this case, let's go over if we're trying to maximize our placing here at the national championship, what will we do? So here initially when we're looking at it, lifter A has the 842.5 kilogram total higher than the lifter B at 840 kilograms. So you can see that they're currently placing higher than lifter B going into third attempts. Now we have to see, okay, if lifter A stays with 360 kilograms, what will we do if lifter A misses? And what will we do if lifter A makes it if we are coaching lifter B? So this is something where you can pause the video and you can think about it and say, okay, if I was coaching lifter B and the lifter misses and they have an 842.5 kilogram total, what would I do? And if the lifter makes it and they get an 850 kilogram total, what would I do? In that case, you want to make sure you're looking at things like the body weight and the lot number. If you watched the breakdown I did of the 47 kilo class, you already know how we went over the body weight and lot number sum. And in that case, we had to go to the first tiebreaker, which was the body weight. So if you didn't watch that video, I will throw links and you can always go watch that as well. In this video, in this example, we're actually taking it one step further. And what I mean by that is, let's say if both lifters do end up with the same total, so that we go to the first tiebreaker. Our first tiebreaker is going to be body weight. In this case, we can see lifter A, 82.52 kilograms, and lifter B, 82.52 kilograms. So they both have the same total in this example scenario and the same body weight when we go to the first tiebreaker. So in that case, we have to go to the second tiebreaker. And what is the second tiebreaker? It's the athlete that produced the total first. So if one athlete has a 100 kilogram total, another athlete has a 100 kilogram total, one lifter weighs 100 kilograms, second lifter weighs 100 kilograms, and who hit the total first? If the first athlete hit it and then the second athlete hit it, then the first athlete is going to rank higher. And that can be within one round or among different rounds. So for example, if third attempts come around and lifter A hits 100 kilograms and lifter B hits 100 kilograms, lifter A hit it first in the third round, then they're going to rank higher. Or if lifter A hit it in the second attempts and then the second lifter comes and hits in the third attempts, well, they hit in the second attempts, they hit it earlier, the first lifter is going to have the higher placing. So that's how the tiebreaker goes. First, look at the total. If the totals are the same, we're looking at the body weight. If the body weight's the same, we're looking at who produced the total first. So in this scenario, let's first go through what happens if lifter A misses 360 kilograms. Okay, so let's put in the miss there. And if we come look over here, our numbers, again, nothing has changed. 842.5 kilograms for lifter A, 840 kilograms here for lifter B. So we have to say, okay, if we're 2.5 kilos behind, will adding 2.5 kilos to our total get us where we need to be? So we take a look and say, okay, if we had the 842.5, we both have the same total. We go to body weight. We both have the same body weight. It goes to who did the total first. Lifter A did in the second round. We'd be doing it after them in the third round. So we would be losing on placing. So we can't do 842.5 kilogram total if we're coaching lifter B. We need to at minimum do 845 kilogram total in order to place higher than them. So that means we need to do at least 360. So now, can we do 360? We have to see whether it's in the proper order or not. Okay, so if we come and look at the lot numbers, lifter A has lot number 148, and us coaching lifter B, we have lot number 155. Since we have the bigger lot number, we can go after them so we can do 360. So if lifter A misses 360, we can put our change in and we can go to 360. And then you'll see over here that we're in the proper order, and we'd go from 840 to 845. And you can see we'd go from second place to first place. In this case, we'd just be placing higher. There was obviously someone else, Joseph Bornstein, that placed higher than both of them. We're just looking at the battle here of second versus third place. If athlete A misses 360 kilograms and you are coaching athlete B and your primary goal is to place as high as possible, then you would put in the minimum needed to place higher, which would be 360 kilograms. Okay, so hopefully when you paused it and you went through the scenario, that's the answer you came to. Now let's go back and say, okay, let's put B back to 365. And now what happens if lifter A makes 360 kilos? Okay, so let's go through that scenario. So now we have lifter A here at 850 kilograms. So again, we can go through again the same example. What if we hit 850? Obviously, then we'd place lower because then we are doing the total afterwards. They're doing 360 here. They produced 850 total. We'd be going after them. So because they produced the total first, they would be winning that second tiebreaker. So we can't do 850 kilos if we want to place higher. We have to do 852.5 kilograms to place higher. So with our current attempt of 365, you can see it would only give us an 850 kilogram total, which is not enough. So we'd have to go and change to 367.5 kilograms. And then if we come back over here, now we can see our forecasted total will be 852.5 kilograms, which is higher than lifter A's 850. And here you can see on the far right that our current placing is second, but our forecasted placing will be first. So we'd be switching placing with them and going higher. So that's how I would break it down. And you could always have 2 attempt slips ready or 1 attempt slip and write on the attempt slip what you would do if athlete A misses and what you do if athlete A makes it. And you can always calculate it on your phone to make sure you get the numbers right. You can work with an assistant coach to double check your numbers. But if athlete A misses the 360, then you are able to then put the change in quickly, go down to 360 and do the minimum needed to beat them on total. If the athlete makes 360, then you need to put the change in and go up to 367.5 to again get the minimum total needed to beat them, because they have the advantage with that second tiebreaker, because we have the same total, which is rare, but it does sometimes happen. So when I have that same total, the first tiebreaker is another tie. We go to the second tiebreaker, which is who produced the total first. In this case, lifter A, since they're deadlifting first, is going to be producing that total first, and we need to then outright beat them by 2.5 kilos if we can't chip, or 0.5 kilograms if we can chip. So hopefully those are the answers you came up with as well. If you like this breakdown of the 83 kilo class, be sure to like the video. If you have any questions about this battle, anything that I missed or anything you want to have confusion about and you want to ask questions about, drop your comments down below. If you want to see me break down any other weight classes from the Powerlifting America Open Nationals or any other recent competition, be sure to comment that below as well, and I can look into that battle next.